All right, welcome back. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about the select menu keyboard shortcuts. So let's go to the select menu just real quick so I can show you what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about select all, deselect, reselect, inverse, all layers, find layers, select a mask, and that's really it. All right, so let's do it. So I left this Untitled 6 open because we already have layers here. So I'm going to hit Control A to select layer 8 only, Control D to deselect. So this is a tool, Control A and Control D, I use all the time. I absolutely love this tool because what it does, if I go to layer 7, right, and I Control A, Control C, Control X, and then do Control Shift N and make layer 12 and Control V, I can paste it in here. And then if I do this, I can move it around with Control T, Control A, allows me to move it as well because it's a selection tool. So that's another way you can do it. And then Control D to deselect. Okay. Now to reselect, we're going to do Shift Control D. Okay. And then Control D to deselect. Inverse is going to be Shift Control I. Actually, it's L. Okay. Control Z to undo that. So Shift Control L to inverse. Control Z to uninverse. To select all layers, we're going to hit Alt-Control A, okay? So that'll select all the layers that are not locked, okay? Alt-Shift-Control, that's a funky one. Alt-Shift-Control F to find layers, you can search right there. So if you have a whole panel, let's say you have 100 layers, right? So let's do that for a second here. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm not going to do 100 layers. I'll do 20 layers. So use the keyboard shortcut, Control Shift N, and make 7 more layers or however more you need to get to 20. And then what you can do is you can use Alt Shift Control F to find a layer. So we'll do layer 1. Okay, there's layer 1. So it popped up. Okay, so it's just a quicker way to even get to this. I mean, you can click there and do it, but if you're over here and then you want to do it, it's all about speed. So you do whatever you need to do. So now what we can do is we can select all the layers with Alt-Control A. Okay, if it lets me. It was working. What's it doing? Here we go. Alt-Control A. All right, I'm going to do it old school. I'm going to hold Shift and select all. There we go. We're going to select and mask. So I'm going to do Alt-Control R. Okay. Let's go to layer 12 and try that again. So we're going to do Alt-Control R. Okay. So now hit OK. And there you go. So now we've masked that layer. Okay. So that is the select menu keyboard shortcuts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lecture.